parents kicked me out just because the golden child sister couldn't stand me, but karma hit back. I was 17 when my parents threw me out because my sister Emma couldn't handle having me around. No warning, just my dad handing me garbage bags and 2 hours to pack. Emma was the golden child. Perfect grades, volleyball captain, homecoming queen. I was the kid who liked computers. I wasn't bad at school, pulled mostly B's, never got in trouble, but compared to Emma, I was invisible. The final straw came on Emma's 18th birthday. She was having a huge party, and I was in my room with headphones on. Around 9 p.m., she burst through my door screaming that my music was too loud. My music wasn't even playing. I was watching coding tutorials at low volume. I tried explaining, but she screamed louder. Then she grabbed my laptop and threw it against the wall, shattering the screen. That laptop had all my projects, months of work. I stood up and yelled at her for the first time, told her she was a spoiled brat who couldn't stand anyone getting attention. She ran downstairs crying to our parents. 5 minutes later, my dad was at my door. Emma says you attacked her and destroyed her birthday. Pack your things. You're done here. I tried to explain what actually happened, but he wouldn't listen. My mom stood behind him with her arms crossed, shaking her head like I was some kind of monster. Emma stood there smirking behind them. I said, "What about school? I have 6 months until graduation." My dad's face was stone cold. "You should have thought about that before you ruined your sister's special day. We've given you chance after chance, but you clearly don't respect this family." Chance after chance? I'd never been grounded, never broke curfew, never did anything except exist in the same house as their precious Emma. I packed everything I owned into 4 garbage bags in my backpack. I didn't have a car, didn't have money, didn't have anywhere to go. I called my friend Jake and his mom picked me up. She cried when I told her what happened and let me stay in their guest room. I finished high school at Jake's house. My parents never called. Emma posted photos of her new bedroom, which used to be mine, redecorated with a chandelier. I worked 2 jobs and saved every penny, got into community college and kept working. By 20, I taught myself advanced coding and landed a tech internship. By 23, I was making 6 figures. Meanwhile, Emma's perfect life started falling apart. She went to an expensive private college that my parents paid for and flunked out after 2 years because she spent more time partying than studying. She moved back home with no degree and no job prospects. Last month, I got a call from my mom. First time I'd heard her voice in 7 years. She was crying, saying they were in financial trouble. They'd taken out a second mortgage to pay for Emma's college, and now they were facing foreclosure. My dad had lost his job and couldn't find another one. They needed help. I asked how much they needed. She said $40,000 to catch up on payments and avoid losing the house. I was quiet for a long time. Then I said, "Remember when you kicked me out with garbage bags because Emma threw a tantrum at her birthday party? Remember when you chose her over me without even asking my side of the story?" She started making excuses. "We thought we were doing what was best. Emma needed us more. You were always so independent." I said, "You're right. I am independent, which is why I don't need you now. And you don't need me. Good luck with the house." She started begging, but I hung up. 2 weeks later, I saw the foreclosure notice posted online. They lost the house. Last I heard, they're renting a 1-bedroom apartment, and Emma is working at a retail store, still living with them at 25. Jake's mom, the woman who took me in when my own parents threw me away, just bought her dream house. I paid for it in cash as a thank you. She cried and tried to refuse, but I insisted. She was more of a parent to me in 6 months than mine were in 17 years. My parents tried reaching out again last week. My dad sent an email saying they were proud of what I'd accomplished and wanted to reconnect. I deleted it without responding. Emma sent a message too, saying she was sorry for what happened and asking if we could talk. I blocked her. Some people don't deserve second chances. They made their choice 7 years ago when they picked her comfort over my entire existence. Now they get to live with it. I'm doing great, by the way. Just got promoted to lead developer and I'm looking at buying my own place next year. Turns out being kicked out was the best thing that ever happened to me. It taught me that the only person I can really count on is myself. And Jake's mom, of course. She's the real MVP.